Hey everyone and welcome back. Now in today's video we will be discussing about the EB extensions. Now Elastic Beanstalk extensions are a very useful scripts because it allows you to customize the Beanstalk environment according to the needs of your application. So let's go ahead and understand more about the EB extensions. So basically EV extensions are like the customization based configuration that you can develop in order to customize the environment which the Beanstalk will be creating for you. Now one golden point that you should be remembering is that the ideal suggested method is that you should never log in or you should never do a SSH into the server which is being managed by the Elastic Beanstalk. Now all the configurations that needs to be done, it has to be done with the help of EB extensions. So EB extensions are basically a script files which you can write, which can tell Beanstalk the customization related options that you need for your application. So you'll understand this once we start to do the practical. So let's do one thing. Let's not waste time and jump into the practical, because practical is something that will automatically show you on what I mean by this. So I'll go to my Atom editor, and within my Atom editor I have a directory called as eb_app, and within this I have a directory called as .eb extensions. So this specific naming convention has to be followed, and within this EB extensions I have three files which are ending with .config. So if you look into the first file, I have a packages, and what this will basically do is it will install two packages within my environment. One is the Apple release and second is the Nginx. So these are the two packages that it will be installing. Now the second file, which is files.config, it basically, if you'll see over here, it is user share nginx html test.html. So this will go ahead and create a file called as test.html within this specific directory. The mode or the permission of this file will be 755. The owner will be root, the group will be root, and the contents of this file will be welcome to the EB extensions video. Now the third file is basically, we are referring a command called as service nginx restart. So first we are installing the nginx package. Second, we are configuring a test.html with a normal text value. And third is we are installing, or I would say we are restarting the nginx package. So all of these are part of the EB extensions. So you can actually customize your environment to whatever needs that you have for your application. So if your application needs JQ package, so you go ahead and within the EB extensions you specify that I need a JQ package, and Elastic Beanstalk will read the EB extensions. It will read the things that you have mentioned within the EB extensions, and while configuring the EC2 instance, it will do all the things that are mentioned over here. Now, along with this, I wanted to show you one more important part is the health checking. Now, Elastic Beanstalk has a feature of health checking where it can detect whether your application is working fine or not. So the basic health reporting is done with the help of Elastic Beanstalk. And if your application stops working or if your application is giving some kind of an error, then the health checking will give you a error within the console itself. So we'll just look into this part also now. So let's do one thing. In the previous video, we had configured a sample application. What we'll do now is we will do a custom application. In order to do that, what we have done is I have selected a completely new region where we will be deploying our own custom application. So let's go to get started. I'll give an application name. I'll say custom-packed. Now you will have to choose a platform. Let me choose a platform PHP. Now along with this, I also wanted to give you overview related to the application specific health checking that we will be checking. You can either select a sample application or you can upload your code. Now within upload your code, you see there are two options. One is zip or second is war. So you can either upload a zip file or you can upload a war file. So what we'll do is, since we have configured the three policies within the EB extensions, we will make this a zip. So I'll add this to our archive. I'll make it a zip and I'll click on OK. Perfect. I'll go back. I'll select the ebapp.zip and I'll click on upload. So one thing I just wanted to share with you is the platform that we are selecting currently is PHP. So Beanstalk will automatically configure lot of things for us like PHP related packages and all those things. So currently, since within the EB extensions, we are specifying Nginx and we are just starting Nginx, we are not going to use PHP at all. The health check related functionality will also fail and the Beanstalk health check would be red. So let's look into how that would really look like. So I'll go ahead and I'll click on create an application. So basically now what will happen is Beanstalk will decompress the zip file. It will go under the EB extensions directory and it will find 3 configuration file and it will do all the steps that we have mentioned within the configuration files. So let's just wait for a moment for the Beanstalk to complete. Perfect. So it seems that our instance is added. We also have the EIP. Now, Elastic Beanstalk has already configured a URL for us. So if I quickly open up this URL, you see I have a basic Nginx page up and running. So now, if you will see within the second step, we had created a file called as test.html. And within this file, we have a welcome to EB extensions video. So in order to verify if the things have been working as expected, I'll put it as test.html. And now you see it has the welcome to EB extensions video. So this is how you can actually configure the custom environment depending upon the configurable parameters that you need. Now, an application might have a lot of dependencies. So along with the application, so generally the application related configuration is stored within the EB extension and also the dependency related parameters are also stored within the EB extension. So currently we have not really given any application related parameters, but I just wanted to give you an overview related to what EB extension is and how you can define the Beanstalk environment with the help of EB extensions. So now this is one of the part that I wanted to show you. So now if you see the health is degraded. Now the reason why this is because currently we have actually configured a PHP 7 based platform environment. However, it is just running the Nginx web server. So Nginx web server is perfectly working, but the health check daemon is actually checking the application and the application related configurable environment. So this is the reason why health check is showing degraded. But since this is a demo and we are actually looking for completely different aspect, which is EB extension, we can safely ignore this. So I hope you understood the basics about the EB extensions and what are they used for. So this is it about today's video. I hope this has been informative for you, and in the next video we will go ahead and understand more about the blue-green deployments and how Elastic Beanstalk will help us achieve that.